we have our contour equipment for fish mouth fabrication. We have 3 different types of machines that can do the trimming of the fish mouth. And basically here is the fully automated one, the 4610 or the 4611. The only difference between those 2 model numbers, the 4610 has just 1 trimming die, the 4611 has 2. If you're going to buy 2, we recommend 2 separate sizes, as if these were both the same size, you cannot run them simultaneously. You could run one then the other, but not at the same time. This machine has an air sensor here in the front. As soon as I block it with my finger, the machine trips. Same principle as when you insert your material. There is a timer on this machine to slow down or increase the speed or the time it takes from the time that the air hole is blocked until the blade trips. Okay, each operator is different, so adjust accordingly. So simply insert our material into the die. Now as you see, I'm going to run it twice by rocking the material back to the back of the die to block the air hole, and then forward again. Now what I'm doing here is I'm actually actuating the machine by blocking the air hole. But we recommend that when you insert material into this machine that you do actuate it twice. The first time will actually be trimming the material. The second time will be clearing any slugs that are left inside the die, which will come blowing out of these injection holes. So now we've made our trim, and you see we're fish mouthed on both sides there. Now, we tried to scale this version down a little bit, and what we've done is we've come up with the palm actuated machine. It's the exact same principle as the first one, except it's not automated. There's a palm button that actuates it. No need for the Teflon guide on this one because we're actuating it with a palm button. So it's the same difference. We simply insert the material, hold it in place, hit your palm button. Again, I will run it twice. Once to cut the material and once to pop the slugs off. And again, clean some of the oil off, and again we have a nice trimmed fish mouth. Now lastly, an even more scaled down version, but it will do the same job. This one will require 2 strokes as well, but in a different capacity. We simply insert our material. As you notice, this machine is styled a lot like our notchers. Simply insert your material, hit your palm button. That made 1 trim. Now we take it out, flip it over, and insert it again to make our bottom trim. So now we have the fish mouth cut. So you have 3 different options here to make your trimming for your fish mouth application, but you still need a punch for the A and B clip. So what we have here is we have the 4601, the contour mutton punch. Now it has a reversible die on the inside. I don't know if you can see that here. This one has 818 set up on the top and 825 set up on the bottom. We can set those to any 2 contour sizes you specify. Simply remove the safety guard, flip the guide over, and you're ready to do your other size of material. With this machine, just simply insert our material into the guide, run it up to our gauge block here with our digital readout for accuracy, press on the palm button, and we've made our punch. Now a nice thing about this machine as well is we have the ability to turn off or on both or one side of the cylinders. So in this case, if we slide the valve up and turn it off, just this side punched and gave us a one-sided hole. Good for doing radiuses and half rounds. This guide here, this Teflon guide in the middle, can also be made to accept already bent into half round or circled contour material, so you can make your spokes coming off your hubs either both sides or just the one. Now that we've made our hole and we've made our fish mouth, we'll go ahead and take our A and B clip, insert the male side inside, and click the female on the other. And we happen to already have one done here. So we've just inserted our male inside and click the female on the other side, and take a piece of 8/18 here, slide them together, and there's your fit.